What was it like getting into this thing?
A nightmare. I was in the car just approaching the stadium by 9. If you were on the floor, you had to go a different way. And that was all Secret Service stuff. There was as many people walking in the opposite direction away from the stadium as there were in the stadium.
By people that just
couldn't get in.
And
But I had the window open, and people would see me, and they'd go, "I'm back." They're like, "Hey, how are you?" And they'd be like, "Can you get us in?" Yeah, just hop in the car. No,
pile in!
I can't. There were people that came from everywhere across the country, had driven for hours and hours and hours, and were there at 4 o'clock in the morning and still couldn't get in. Now, they filled another stadium of, I think, 20,000 people right around the corner. So there were 2 stadiums that were going on. But there had to be at least 100,000 people that did not get into either one of those stadiums.
Wow.
And there were 100 million streams yesterday. This thing was viewed all over the world. I think it is the greatest revival moment of my lifetime. The music at the beginning, it was a worship service. It's the best worship service I've ever seen, because it was all the giants. I mean, there was like 4 of them, and they're all the top of the line. It was amazing to see 100,000 people inside. I sat next to a guy, I didn't even know who he was. I don't even know if he knew who I was. We were just talking. We were just 2 people just experiencing this. I said, "Feel the spirit here? Boy, this is strong, isn't it?" And he said, "Oh my gosh, I've never felt anything like this." This was something that you didn't really know what to expect. I think everybody expected it to be somewhat spiritual, but it was an altar call. At some point, they were like, "Stand up if you want to give your life to Christ." And people were standing up. And then here's the president.